because I do have a couple of events coming up over June this year, June 2026. They'll be at the local library from 7 p.m. They're every Thursday. Um, Anyway, let's get started. Some of the things I'll be putting on and taking you through will be things that I do. I don't do the average gym training thing, even though I am a qualified gym coach. I realise that some people need different ways of training. I'm 60 myself. It's not about bodybuilding anymore. It used to be, and it's a brilliant thing to do. But I think as you get older, there are some real serious concerns like blood pressure, even going through things like menopause or whatever else it is that we need to address. Um, and strength. The exercises I do are actually based more on older people or people facing problems around health, mobility, or whatever else it is. And what I've done over the last few years is develop kind of like a training program that will help with isometric training, reducing blood pressure, and actually building strength. So basically, just holding tension and a couple of exercises along with something else called Stroga. The Stroga is stretching and yoga. I am not a qualified yoga instructor, so I'm not going to take credit for that. What I am is a qualified stretch instructor. And so basically, what I've done is I've borrowed some arts from there and some arts from Tai Chi, which I'm a huge fan of. And I've incorporated all of those so people can move better and feel better and actually get stronger and actually work on things like your tendons, your joints, and let's just say your mobility, just a feeling of well-being. If you don't need coaching, you still will get a chance to actually come along and play around with some stuff. My biggest things that I use when I'm training are things like mace bells. Yeah. So with the mace bells, fantastic thing to actually train with. Clap bells, brilliant for older people who've got things like shoulder problems and whatever else, shoulder mobility, and also sagittal things like moving from side to side. Yeah. So one of the things with that is almost anyone can actually pick it up and get to use it within about 2 or 3 weeks of using it. It looks really, really difficult, but it's not. There are a myriad different exercises you can do with these tools, and it's really, really kind of like pretty good. The other thing is kettlebell. Everyone goes, kettlebell, I really hate it, really, really, it's horrible. I can teach you to actually start using the kettlebell and feeling comfortable with it. There are different holds on it and a load of benefits using the kettlebell. Some of them, just holding them, and your general mobility, all these things. Kettlebell is such a worthwhile tool. They call it an all-in-one gym. Fantastic. All right. The other things I'll take you through are the things that are much more fun for me, for movement and whatever else it is. And if you're a little bit like me and you like to actually do things that are a little bit outlandish, stuff like rope flow. I'll go over rope. Basically, pretty inexpensive. You can make your own rope. Yeah, make your own rope, and you can work on developing your mobility, your movement, healing things. This gives you a kind of massage, really. It's such a beautiful way of working. Come down, I've got millions of ropes in my work bag down here, millions of different bits of tools that you can use. Every Thursday in June 2026, I'll be at the local library in Brighton. I will be travelling around, doing bits and things. I will be working at different gyms, and you've probably seen me at the Sea Gym. Quite a lot of people have asked me to come back and do little bits and pieces with them, but I really, really only want to focus on classes, simply because it's easier to work with people in groups. I do have static places where you can actually meet me and train, and what I will do is I'll give you that information when we are if you meet me at the gym, or if you just email me. My website is www.bgtm.co.uk. It'd be really nice to see you. And I hope I've covered everything. Goodbye.